It was the Apostle Paul who said, "Follow me." Now we know he wasn't saying that we were to follow him personally, but follow what he was given to share to us all about this mind of Christ being in every one of us. It's also written, he outrun them all. To the point Peter said, our brother Paul had things that said hard to be understood. There are those that take what he gives to us, his insights from his spirit, as those of the spirit of the Old Testament had, that they twist it to their own destruction, thinking they have arrived at some given point, some particular denomination. We haven't arrived yet. It's hard to follow him. I've been following this Apostle Paul and his teachings for years. Just about the time until I caught up with him, he takes off at a sprint and he runs miles up the road ahead of me. I had to catch up with him again. The truth of the matter is, in this life you never arrive. Because he himself said, "Brethren, I have not yet arrived." But he said, my God, he has things that are hard to be understood. I want to keep following him, following what he's been sharing, to find out what did he know, what did he understand. I've had that people said that of me, "Boy, Paul, you're hard to be understood." I said, well, if you've been running after the Apostle Paul like I had, and after all you get beyond the Apostle Paul, you don't know him after the flesh no more. You know him after your spirit. His spirit and your spirit keep me running. And you find you can run this race, but then you learn to run it with patience. And you slow down a little bit. Realizing that in this life you're never going to arrive. Matter of fact, you never arrive, because eternity you increase with the increase of God. And with that gets us even puzzled. When do we ever arrive? Don't ever follow these people that think they have arrived. That's Paul's answer. Because he never arrived, not in this life. He pursued the high calling of God. He's become conformed to the very image of Christ. That day's coming, beyond this life. Now thinking we know it all. We know very little. We haven't even scratched the surface. So, this series, Defining the Unseen, it's taken everything I've been sharing for the last 14 years here on YouTube and a few other social medias like Rumble, X, and trying to get people to catch up with us in our spirits and let this carnal distracting flesh go. That gets us off the road, left or right over this narrow road. At some point, in my series on the narrow road, at some point, you get above it all. And you can see the beginning from the end, so that everything in between starts making sense. So, there's going to be more to this for sure. And I'm saying, how am I going to get this all out? Am I going to lose people? I don't want to lose you. I can't stop. I got to keep on going. I only ask that you catch up. And you can. And you will. If you're willing. It comes down to the free will of what this whole life is all about. The exercising of our free will. That came out in this, briefly, in this opening of this video, the free will. Whose will is it? He gets past all the debates about the free will of God and the free will of man. And we start to understand, as we surrender our will, not our will, his will be done. Every day, be willing to let it go and to go on to greater things. So I hope you keep following this series and the other videos I have in this channel. Or better yet, I always say this, follow your Father. You can listen to all the people around you, all the secular religious opinions and ideas, but at some point, you got to follow him. And that mind that's in you, Christ in you, the hope of glory. God bless.